This is another one of our strategy board games where if you lose, you are a loser. This game is the Pirates of Caribbean, and it ended up, that was the first set, and then it came out with, I don't know, 8-9 sets. So we have 9 to 10 people that will be playing this. The rules are, when you explore an island, that's why the dice are on the islands. When you explore an island, you take the dice down one number to 5. And then when you explore it again, 3. That is, you actually roll the dice to find treasure. You will take the dice down. When the dice gets down to 0, then no more coins can be explored off those islands. So there's a limit. Every island has a dice on it. So those are the islands. You have Sargasso Seas. You have icebergs. You have reefs. You have fog banks. There's 3 ways to win this game. Everybody starts on the board with 20 points. So the Corsairs pick theirs. You're allowed to save up to $3. So the Corsairs saved some money. The Pirates start with these 3 ships, save money. The French are starting with 3 ships, they save money. Most everybody's going to start with treasure ships so they can sell out and get the treasure real fast. I'm the Vikings. I saved some treasure, and Viking ships are very expensive. That's why I only have 1. I always take the Vikings. They're kind of good, but kind of bad. Right here's the Jade. They saved some treasure, and they started with 2 ships. Right here's the English. They saved no treasure, starting with 2 ships. And over here is the Americans. The Americans are starting with 2 ships. They saved some treasure. We still have not set up the Cursed, and the Spanish haven't set up. And you have to stay within your factions. Now, when you collect coins and bring them back to your islands, you can do several things with them. As you know, like the rules say, you can build forts or flotillas. You can hire mercs. So any mercenary that we have, and you wish to pay for a mercenary ship, you can. There's the mercenary ships, 2 10 masters, and a lot of submarines. You can also buy events. Quite a few events there. So when you get the money on your home island, you can spend it on building more of your ships. These are the best ships we have out here for each faction, and you can spend money on getting them. And then you can place them on the board. Okay, victory conditions. We have 3. Remember, this is a modified home rules. 1, whoever can amass 175 gold on their home island wins the game. But remember, in our home game, you can spend that gold and buy additional ships and crew. And once you spend that money, it's gone. So it has to be on your home island. The other victory conditions: control 9 of the 18 islands. And the last one, sink 15 ships. Now these are all tentative rules because this is the first time we used them. I'm thinking of reducing the islands. It's going to be impossible to control that much. I'll say maybe 6 or 7 islands. The coins, 175, I think that's pretty good. If anything, I'd go higher. And then sinking 15 ships is going to be pretty hard. By exploring an island, you know, in the normal rules, you explore an island, you put your marker on it. Now that island's yours, you don't have to explore it anymore. Anybody else can come and explore the island, and yours still stays explored. However, in our game, we changed the rule. Only one person can control that island. So if the French come out, control it, they put a marker on it. If the pirates come over, explore it, the French marker is gone, and now the pirates own it as being explored and control it. So it goes on and on like that. So take a look at a nice pirate ship right there. Take a look at some French ships. Be on your home island. So the cursed probably have about, let's just say on average 70 coin, and the Spanish also hasn't bought anything 70 coin. Everybody else has spent money. For example, Corsairs, no money left. However, the Corsairs have been spending their money. They started with 3 ships, and they ended up buying 3 more cargo ships and collected a lot of gold. In turn, they ended up buying, because you can buy any mercenary ships too, they ended up buying the, come on, I don't know if I can pronounce it right, the Xi'an 10-mast ship. The other victory conditions: control 9 of the 18 islands. We have another rule. You can go off the edge of the board, okay, anywhere around the edge of the table. You go into uncharted territory, we call it. You have to stay off the board for 2 turns, then you reappear on the exact opposite side of the board. Once you reappear, you can sit there and do nothing that turn. That just gives people at their home islands or hanging around their home islands a chance to see it coming, because you would see ships coming way out on the horizon. So we've taken 7 to 8 turns in here. You remember the dice we have on here? Every time you explored the island, the dice gets reduced. When the dice hits 0, it's removed. So this island, even though there's coin left on it, because ships don't have enough cargo to pick up everything, the dice is gone. It cannot be explored any longer. This one's the same. You see the red flag? That means the French here control it. The French have bought 2 extra ships too, this very fast schooner and the Charlemagne. But the French control 1, 2 islands. They did control this island, but me as the Vikings, I took it from them. I control that one and that one. So controlling 2 or 3 islands seems about the average right now. The Jade bought their Boacan. So everybody's been collecting treasure, buying ships. Well, the pirates actually struck first. They bought the Kraken. They sent it over here by the English, but it hasn't done anything yet. It's just been selling or moving around and hasn't attacked a ship yet. Even though the Kraken's eternal and it can return to the home island when it's destroyed, he's not using it. I kind of question that. I don't know why he's not setting it around the home island area and just attacking anything. He did buy the Sea Dragon, Shualabu or something like that. This guy right here. Oh no, the Angelica. Okay, the pirates bought Angelica, brought it out, swooped down and destroyed a Jade ship, because the pirates and Jade apparently had a deal and Jade didn't follow the deal. So he had sunk the single-mast pirate ship, but because the pirate also set the Kraken over here by the English 5-master came out here and sunk the Sea Dragon. So, and now he turned around heading back home to port. Then the Americans, that's what their 5-master, I think it's the Bon Richard, sailed from home island through the Cursed. Didn't bother the Curse, so that obviously they have a deal going. Sailed over here, sunk a Spanish treasure ship, and then sunk 2 Corsair ships. And now, since the Corsairs bought that 10-master, the American's going home. He's sailing away. So that's the damage done so far in 7 to 8 turns. We have guys halfway there to their amassing their 175 gold. At least 2 individuals. Now the Spanish player had to go. He was not involved, so that's why he's the only guy that hasn't built anything more. He still has all his gold there. So, but when he returns next game, he's gonna, put stuff on the board right away. Here's what's been sunk: 2 Barbary Corsair ships, the Spanish El San Francisco, the Proud Tortoise of the Jade, and the Sea Dragon of the Pirates, Angelica. And that's it. When we start again, we'll start on turn 1. I'm thinking of dealing with the French here somehow. Viking ships are pretty powerful if they can shoot first and get into action right away, but we'll see. I'm thinking of dealing with the French, going after Charlemagne. So, and I'm thinking of making a rule. You sink a ship that has 5 masts or more, it counts as 2. Because sinking a capital ship is heroic in the Navy terms. When you sink a capital ship, that's really what you're after. Sinking destroyers, a cruiser can be pretty valiant, but destroyers, frigates, that's not as highly prized as a capital ship. So I'm thinking of adding that role. Anyways, that's our first 7 to 8 turns we took. We've had the icebergs hit a couple ships. The English were damaged 1. The iceberg hit my Viking ship right there, damaged it. So those little icebergs you got to watch out for. This one ran into the island. It stuck. You see this fire flame here? I put those on our masts instead of removing masts. So I'm damaged because we found out removing masts on and off around here, especially with the kids and stuff, or they're older now, but when they were younger, it really damages the masts and we break them. So I don't remove masts anymore. For example, look at the Curse ship there. It has a flame on top of it. See it right there? And it's attached to the mast. That means that mast is gone. Okay? So we use those markers now. Anyways, we got some crazy battles going on over here.
I'll start. Oh, they're all 2 except that one.
Let's roll right here so I can see the roll.
Start with the 3.
You're sinking a little treasure ship. Tilt.
Tilt.
Okay.
Hit.
That was the 3 one, by the way.
Derelict.
Hit.
Sunk.
Sunk. That is 6 ships for the U.S. has sunk 6 ships.
Wow.
Took out 2 treasure ships from the Curse. He has a treasure ship hiding in the fog with the Bon Richards. But the Cursed has brought out a Sea Dragon and the Flying Dutchman. But he has done nothing with it yet.
And he's pissed.
And he don't know what to do.
He is pissed.
My turn?
Let's see what he does with it now.
I got the 4.
Is he gonna just react?
He's sending his treasure ships to that island.
What are your treasure ships?
Yeah.
Navigator? Yeah.
They move SL, Liam. All of them?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but listen, only send like 2 here. This one's coming home. Send this back one here, and these 2 want to come out
Broadside
to
attack.
He's from the.
Yeah, but try not to
India
get too
company.
close to you. You might
Okay, ready?
sink them, right?
Broadsides attack.
Well, just put them right here. But
I'm not gonna do this because I might like subconsciously.
well,
get
bring the
myself
10
in.
master right here.
Does that?
So
it does,
if you mess with him, you
miss.
got to mess with
So I
his
got
10
my 4
master.
other shots.
You do it.
does the other 4 shots also do broadsides, or does it have to be the first one? All right.
Wow, you got that ship all the way out there, huh?
This
You
one.
watching them, Nicholas?
Yep.
1, 2,
That's pretty crazy how he got that out and turned, ain't it?
3. 3 hits.
3 hits. All right.
3 hits.
Do you choose the mass or do I?
You did.
All right.
This guy isn't submerged anymore.
Sorry.
It's okay.
What's he
Wanna ram this
moving?
guy?
He moves 3 S's?
Yes, he does.
Dang. So
Ramming him?
You rammed, and you got to roll higher than a 5. Miss?
Okay. Let's do a boarding party.
Oh, no, sorry, not higher than 5, higher than a 4. Because one sunk. Would you get a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Boarding party.
Both you roll, Seth, you get to add 5 to that. 7. You get to add 4 to that. And you win the boarding roll, you lose a mass.
Why?
You just lost the boarding roll.
That doesn't have nothing to do with the mess.
I'm sure it does.
Boarding rolls for crew.
Head up.
Hey,
So you're
90
still
degrees
going.
like this. Okay, that's 90 degrees. You'd go right into the fog bank.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright. So, now I'll be shooting. This gets 2 turns, so I'll be attacking that twice. And it's all 2s, but which ones could not see? That one. This one?
That one can't either.
Okay, so then these 2?
You get so you get 4 shots.
Alright.
No.
No, yeah, so just
Your cross
4.
over here.
Alright, so 4. Hit. So that's 1 hit. 2 hits.
Wow.
3 hits.
Wow.
Wow.
6s. Okay, 3 hits.
Yeah, 3 hits.
3 hits on the seed monster. Right there. And now,
He's feeling relieved now.
is the other ship shooting?
Not really, I'm gonna lose my ship.
Oh, Nicholas.
Alright.
That makes
And I got these 2 on the Flying Dutchman.
What do you need?
2s.
2 on the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
You need to roll higher than a 2, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but if he's attacking all these shit.
2 hits on the Flying Dutchman. Wow, that guy's rolling good.
Always.
3 on the sea monster.
Even that thing.
2 on the
And
Dutchman.
2 on the Flying Dutchman. What a battle. And the Von Richard is coming up. I don't know. America might get the best of this one.
I'm gonna get my hopes up too high.
Wait a minute now.
He can have 4 games every week.
Hold on.
So,
Seth,
Well,
you shot the ship
yeah, it was a lot of
With this
conditioning.
flotilla.
Yeah, but
through the other ship.
Through the mess like that.
It's different.
You can't shoot through islands. You can't shoot through ships. Right?
Oh,
Can't do
I play with
that.
cross.
Want me to read it?
I thought you can't shoot through mess.
You can't shoot through your mast.
Yeah, so it
But
was
you
like
can't
this.
shoot over islands, and you can't shoot over ships, dude. You can, if you can shoot them without going over their ship, go ahead. I don't
That's what I
care.
did.
Okay, I don't care. You know, everybody's been moved. All the ships have been moved around. That's up to Nicholas.
Well, what do you think?
oh, I don't care. You got it.
Okay, then you got it. Tow it.
Is that how the towing works?
Yeah,
this
it
is
immediately
the
goes
worst
behind
card
it.
ever. Liam, look how bad this card is.
Alright, so 2 shots looks like?
Okay, look, Chris.
With some pretty crazy things.
I know, but if you use the Murloc
Watch
deck,
out.
if you do top deck, then
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Both the rear ones are reaching that
But you
ship?
have to use the Murloc
Not this
deck.
back one, these 2 though.
Okay.
Hit?
Most
Yeah.
of the time it doesn't work.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
you didn't do the broadsides though?
No, he has to have all his masts to do that.
How many
no,
hits?
West for the road.
Yeah, you do.
No, it counts. It's all of your mass plus 1.
Really?
You don't have to have all your mass.
Okay.
Chris,
Yes.
so I'm docking, right?
Fire on
So it's 2
fire.
more,
Okay. Does that belong to you? Yes.
and then
Yeah.
let's attack with
So
2,
I got
right?
my,
So you got 2 hits on it so far?
put your
hits,
fort
yeah.
on it now.
And it has 2 left, right?
look at these.
If
Yeah,
you-
miss.
can you load up treasure?
It looks like there's a little gap to me, but he says it reaches.
We got 7 cards.
Dave, check it out. You're right there. Yeah, see if
I
it
moved
touches
it a
the
little by the
Dutchman.
way.
It can touch the mast part or the boat part.
It's like a gap.
Okay, then there's a gap. It don't
Just
reach.
a
Yeah, Nick, you know you can move closer.
Look at this huge battle. The Dutchman is trying to tow an American ship.
You move more
The
straight.
English came in to help him out. Thomas, we had a boarding over here in Lord Thomas Gunn. English
Where do you
came
want
in to
these?
help.
Oh my god.
Dutchman has 2.
You want all of them with this one or what?
Sea monster still has 3.
This one.
And the English just got hit.
How many do I have?
You have 4.
Dude, put him on.
So when I
Dave
turn these,
is controlling the Spanish, and
I turn these around, I can only do a 90 degree.
no, every time you're docked, you can
Turn
go.
around completely?
No, you got to use an S move. Put the marker down. and move it an S wherever it reaches. You can turn around.
Okay, but I can only do 90.
No.
I can.
There's a battle going on, a huge battle to the left, and he's just collecting his money. So is the Corsairs. I'm not sure what the pirates are up to. And me, the Vikings, and the French, I'm using a smoke pot to cover myself after a shoot action. And we have an English sea monster coming in right now. Okay, what do you got? Okay.
Yeah, that's why we're happy. We killed it.
Went down by the English,
It's okay.
but the sea monster, according to the curse,
3 ships for 1 sea monster?
all right.
3 American ships, not English.
Oh, no English. 2 American and 1 English.
That's 1 shot.
Dutchman kill.
Well, the Flying Dutchman and the Sea Monster killed 3.
Oh, okay.
Well, they killed 2, this guy has 1 mast
Well,
left.
that's good, man.
I'm not gonna do that.
And then they towed home
Those
an
two
American
S's now,
and
right?
what is that? The Enterprise?
No, that's the Blackwatch. Wait, you
Oh, he towed the Blackwatch home. He's
Yeah,
gonna
'cause I only have
repair
one
it
mast.
free of charge.
does that work?
Yeah,
What?
I only have 1 mast.
Okay, and what is that?
It's a reef.
You have to roll. Just sunk the squid. Came up out of the water to hit a French ship.
Yeah, that one.
Right there.
Points. That was stupid.
Oh,
How many
The
books you got?
Zeus just ran through
we got one.
the English and the Americans. The Kraken took out some. The Zeus took out the Bon Richard, loaded with crew. Who did he just kill right here?
I killed Nathan's shit.
I know. Who was it, Nathan?
5
Oh,
master?
Endeavor.
Give me your cards if it's done. Endeavor's dead.
Oh, everything.
The fort on there is dead.
I think so. I think it's creepy, bro. What is it?
That's right there. It's not a B.
You're scared of them?
The Zeus has 10 ships sunk.
It was a B.
It's not a B.
The Americans
B.
still have 9. Remember, the
June
first
bug.
one to 15.
Oh, I thought it was a B.
This guy was already like
moved.
2 turns
Huh?
if he takes
This
out
guy
more
already moved.
ships.
How about this
Well,
guy?
we're not going to let that happen, right, Christopher?
No. Good news, L.
Christopher's got to get his 10 master out there.
You could have gone there 2 turns. You could have gone there.
Can't
in
even
2
get
turns.
close to him.
Well, the game is finished. All the big battles went over there between the Cursed and the U.S. And the English got involved. And then the Zeus came over. And the Zeus started taking out 5-mast ships, like 3 of them. Little ones. Remember, the Zeus, the all-powerful emperor, if he can roll a 6, he can move enemy ships. So the Americans had a couple ships here. He tried to run. The Kraken got a hold of one. One of them, he rolled a 6. He moved it off dock. The Kraken got a hold of it, sunk it. See this armada by the French? The French didn't sink 1 ship in the game, but I convinced them to come out and let's go after the Zeus. And I was the Vikings. I had sunk 4 ships. My favorite ship type is this one right here, the Munnin, with the smoke pot specialist, a helmsman, and a captain. That's what I like the best. And then the Ashguard I have. The Ashguard I had, it's pretty good cannons, long range, a marine, and a cannoneer I picked up off an island. Move and shoot and helmsman. And then I have Sir Gard Anderson on another ship that I just keep around the home island and collect treasure. If I can roll a 6, I can get a double turn. Any ship in your fleet can be given 2 actions. So that's my setup. And there's, you see one of my ships. They were going to go out here and stop people from collecting treasure on our last island, really, that had that can still be explored. This one could have been explored 11 times and it was all explored out. So anyways, the pirates won the game by destroying 15 ships. Second place was the US, destroying 9. Then we had a tie, a 3-way tie for the next group. People destroying 4 ships. The Curse destroyed 4. The Corsairs destroyed 4 with, they had bought the Mercury ship. And the Vikings, me destroying 4 ships. The English had only sunk 3. The French sunk none. Jade Rebellion sunk none. And the Spanish sunk 1. Excuse me, 2. So that's it for that type of game. We're going to do more of a one-on-one tournament next. So this is everything that was sunk in our game. Sea Dragon. There's a couple forts there and there. A lot of treasure ships. There's a 4-master, but look at the 5-master, Flying Dutchman. A lot of treasure ships, a flotilla. 2 sea monsters, and that Sea Dragon, obviously. Another 5-master, 5-master, 5-master. And then the rest were just fast treasure ships. So now, remember, the Zeus sunk 15, but if you sink a 5-mast ship, it counts as 2. And the Zeus sunk like 3 5-mast ships. So right there's 6 points. And then it destroyed a fort. That's another kill for 7.